Imagine two men. Both are kind, both are intelligent, both have similar careers, both are equally confident. The only obvious difference is their height. Now here's the question. If everything else were equal, would height change how people see them? For decades, psychologists have been trying to answer this question. Why does height seem to matter in attraction? Is it biology? Is it something society teaches us? Or is the entire idea exaggerated by social media? Today, we're going to separate facts from myths using psychological research. And the answer is much more interesting than most people think. First, let's clear up one of the biggest misconceptions on the internet. You've probably heard people say, women only want men who are 6 feet tall. It's repeated everywhere. Dating apps, podcasts, social media, memes. But psychology doesn't actually say that. Research has found that, on average, many women prefer a partner who is taller than they are. Notice something important. The research says taller. It doesn't say every woman wants someone who is 6 feet tall. Those are two completely different claims. Human attraction isn't controlled by a single measurement. If it were, millions of happy couples around the world simply wouldn't exist. So why does height appear again and again in studies about attraction? To understand that, we need to travel back thousands of years. Long before cities existed, long before money, long before modern society, our ancestors lived in a world where survival came first. Finding food mattered. Avoiding predators mattered. Protecting family mattered. In that environment, physical traits could influence survival. Some evolutionary psychologists argue that taller or stronger individuals may have been perceived as better able to protect themselves and others. That doesn't mean taller people actually were better partners in every case. It means certain physical cues may have become associated with safety and strength over many generations. Whether that fully explains modern preferences is still debated by researchers. Because humans don't choose partners based only on biology, culture, family, media, personality, and individual experiences all shape attraction too. That's why two people can look at the same person and feel completely different levels of attraction. So if biology isn't the whole story, what else is happening inside the human mind? The answer lies in one of psychology's most fascinating discoveries. Sometimes our brains make judgments in less than a second. Before someone even speaks, before we know their personality, our brain has already started building an impression. And that first impression can influence everything that follows. So why does this preference appear so consistently across many cultures? One explanation comes from evolutionary psychology. Imagine living not in today's world, but tens of thousands of years ago. There were no hospitals, no police, no supermarkets. Survival depended on finding food, avoiding predators, and protecting your family. In that environment, physical strength could matter more than it usually does today. Some evolutionary psychologists propose that traits associated with size and strength may have become linked over many generations with protection and resource acquisition. If so, those associations could still influence some people's preferences today. But this is only one explanation. Evolutionary psychology doesn't claim that every modern attraction is caused by our ancient past. Human attraction is far more complex. Our decisions are shaped by biology, culture, family, personal experiences, and individual personality. This is why two women can meet the exact same man and have completely different opinions about him. One might find him attractive, another might not. That's because attraction isn't controlled by a single factor. Now here's something interesting. If height were the only thing that mattered, every tall man would easily find a partner. But reality tells a different story. Many tall men struggle with dating. At the same time, many shorter men build successful, loving relationships. Why? Because once people move beyond first impressions, other qualities begin to matter much more. Confidence, kindness, humor, emotional intelligence, communication, trust, shared values. These qualities often have a much bigger influence on whether a relationship lasts. Height might shape an initial impression, but it doesn't decide compatibility. So if biology is only part of the story, what role does modern society play? Movies, television, social media, advertising, dating apps. Every day we're surrounded by images that quietly influence what we think is attractive. Could these influences be making height seem more important than it really is? To understand that, we need to look at the world around us. From childhood, people are exposed to certain ideas about attractiveness. Movies often show the male hero as tall, physically strong, and confident. Advertisements frequently connect height with success, leadership, and status. Over time, these repeated images can influence what people consider attractive or impressive. Psychologists call this kind of effect social conditioning, the way our environment shapes our beliefs, preferences, and expectations. Dating apps have also changed the way people make decisions. When someone scrolls through hundreds of profiles, they often make quick judgments based on limited information. Photos, height, appearance, and other visible traits can become more important because there is no deeper connection yet. But this creates a problem. A profile picture can show height. It cannot show kindness. It cannot show emotional intelligence. It cannot show loyalty, humor, or how someone treats others. This is why online preferences can sometimes look more extreme than real-life relationships. In real life, attraction develops through experiences. A person becomes more than just their appearance. Their personality, actions, and character start influencing how they are seen. This brings us to an important question. If height affects first impressions, does that mean shorter men are automatically at a disadvantage? The answer is much more complicated. Height can influence how some people are perceived at first, but humans are not machines that calculate attraction using one measurement. People are attracted to confidence, emotional connection, shared interests, personality, and many other qualities. A person's presence is not created by height alone. The way someone carries themselves, communicates, and treats others can completely change how they are perceived. A confident person who accepts themselves can often create a stronger impression than someone who only relies on a physical advantage. So height may be one factor in attraction, but it is only one piece of a much larger puzzle. And this leads to the final question. What actually makes someone attractive in the long run? Because first impressions may open the door, but what makes people stay is something much deeper. So far, we've explored how biology and first impressions may influence height preferences. But this is only one side of the story. In the next part, we'll explore how society, media, and personal qualities shape what we find attractive, and whether height really matters as much as people think.